Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly. I'm in my car about to get a tattoo to cover up this pencil mark. That pencil mark is the reminder of a traumatic event. Don't let anyone minimize what trauma is or looks like to you. If it hurt you, it hurt you. If it was traumatic, it was traumatic. They're not you, so they can't. I'm not saying that they can't. It's more like they don't have the right to speak over your experience. I have a tarot deck here for you, and I'm channeling for the highest good of the collective, what the collective needs to know right now in order to progress forward. We have another heat advisory weekend, so I have this fan so it doesn't become a sauna up in here. However, some of you might benefit from hanging out in a sauna, sweating things out, hanging out outside in this heat, sweating things out, working things out of your system, working with your nervous system, working with fighting the system. Some of you are mad at the matrix we live in, the social constructs we're in. So let's get into what the collective needs to know. So straight out, we have Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. This is giving warrior energy. It's giving surviving so you can live to tell the story and make the difference for someone else who is going through the same thing. Like how do we make survival guides without someone who had to survive it, you know? And it's like that guide is preventative, it's protective of those who are interested or even are in the same experience. Sometimes, excuse me, my prosthetic leg makes fart noises. And some cards fell on the floor, and so I need to organize the cards here. Eesh. Okay. This is a mess. Okay. We have King of Swords. We have a counterpart, someone who's willing to fight alongside you, someone who's willing to, if you've been resonating with wanting to be a part of the change the world needs to see, someone else wants to be right next to you in that placement. Okay, King of Swords. But these two reversals, it's almost like they haven't communicated this to you because they have things they need to walk away from. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Someone has thought about this long enough and sees you long term, is what I'm hearing for collective. Like if you are just really empowered and diving into your passion work, someone sees that and is trying to match your energy. Whether they are a match for your energy is subject to the collective and who you're dealing with. But someone's trying to meet you there, and that may require you to give them the time and space to figure out how. It's going to look different for everybody, what is needing to be done to be able to be a match. Let's see what else for the collective. Queen of Cups, Three of Pentacles reverse, back of the deck. This energy with the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles reverse, it's almost like so you may be the Queen of Swords in this reading and your partner's the King of Swords, or you can flip-flop them, however it works. But I'm hearing there's someone who represents a Queen of Cups. Whether they're healthy or not, there's a shared space that is affecting this connection here. Maybe there's someone who is, when I say healthy or not, like a Queen of Cups that's unhealthy might use their negative emotions and be manipulative, or like use emotions for manipulative reasons, or use your emotions like for example, if you've been cheated on and you're like, you just don't want to be anywhere near another cheater or a player, someone in your space might know that and be like, well, what if, and they're like always making you think of something you're afraid of or something you don't want. So this shared space is I'm hearing it's one of the blockages between you and your person. So someone could be trying to be in your best interest, like have your best interests at heart, but they really truly just don't know what's in your heart. And so they're just being, maybe some of you, it's being like overprotective, because Queen of Swords, maybe no one has the intention to cheat, but it's like they're drawing from what it looks like or what it could be and projecting what they would do. Like if they're saying, oh, like placing fear, placing an idea, it's who it's coming from is, it's more about them than what it's about. So that Queen of Swords reverse is like confirming that the shared space with that Queen of Cups is a blockage. Like people are using feelings to their advantage of just something about negative feelings in a negative way. There's a healthy way of navigating your feelings. It's like maybe there's a Queen of Cups that has feelings for your person, and they keep using their shared space to intervene or interfere. Like they just keep plugging themselves in, and it's like they're like, oh, what if they cheat on you, or what if it's this, and it's like they have the ideas because that's how they operate. That's not necessarily how your person operates. If you really want to know, maybe ask your person. The Tower reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there was a Tower moment that was, oof, okay. There's like a Tower moment that was essentially like, okay, the Six of Pentacles and this Three of Swords right there, it's giving somebody wanted to switch places with you, because this Six of Pentacles is like equal give and take. You may have been on track for receiving a good relationship, but their heartbreak was like on the forefront for some reason. Like maybe for some of the collective, it wasn't really conscious. They maybe weren't aware that they were feeling pain from seeing others happy. For some of the collective, it is intentional. It's like they want your person and they don't want you to have that person. And they want to switch places. But for others, it's like an unintentional, like seeing someone happy and like you want to be happy, so some individuals think they have to like ruin it or sabotage it because it feels good to have everyone on your level, but because they're not willing to do the work to receive what others are receiving. if that makes sense. So it makes them happy to feel like everyone's on level playing grounds. But it's like, not everyone's on level playing grounds. You get what you get because you reap what you sow. So if you've done a lot of work, you will receive a lot. If you don't do a lot of work, you don't receive very much. And so someone's not receiving very much, or not receiving what they want specifically, and they're maybe seeing other people get what they want, and they're like, well, how do I get that? They try, and the extent to manipulation is a little bit different, because it just depends on how this Hierophant's commitment, its dedication, its maybe religion or moral basis. Some we have the Justice reversed back of the deck. It's almost like someone doesn't believe in the same things as you, so you're saying like, oh, you're gonna get karma for that, or you're gonna get, there's repercussions to that, or if someone doesn't believe it, they may just continue on in their ways. Someone's deflecting. We have Four of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is reversed, and the Four of Pentacles, I'm really noticing that yellow on that card. It's almost like a balancing act, like with how someone's fronting and how someone's hiding. It's like, and they're not able to maintain the image anymore. Somebody here is dealing with that. The Hanged Unicorn reversed. This person's not going to be able to get away with very much longer, because I'm hearing collective is going more meditative or hermit mode. And rather than seeking outside validation, you're seeking spiritual validation. You're seeing that the outside validation, the physical validation, like looking to your friends for approval, looking for your family for approval, it's caused someone to lose their Queen of Swords, their counterpart, because we started off the reading with both the counterparts, the Queen and King of Swords, and now they're showing up reverse, and it's like Three of Cups. With it being reversed, someone's realizing that their friends and family were being judgmental. They had like a hidden agenda and didn't completely, like someone's placement with it, maybe they're aware or not aware of this hidden agenda. The King of Pentacles again reversed, and the Three of Swords. So yes, someone's not aware of hidden agendas. Like if you have, for example, a shared space, you might have a coworker that has a crush on you, and they have not admitted it yet, and it's like, because one, it's not an appropriate space. I'm hearing like boundaries, like don't fuck your coworkers. But someone who's worth it may even like quit their job and find another job just so you could be together. Someone's willing to uproot friends, family, places, jobs, new everything, new you, so they can have you. King of Swords, it was reversed, but it wanted to come out upright. Death, look at that. The Death card. Someone's bringing an end to things so they could be with you. Especially if it had to do with judgmental friends or judgmental family members, or even a whole career where it's built on a social construct that doesn't suit somebody. For example, the music industry, plenty of liars and cheats in the music industry. social climbing, you know, using one another, and acting as well. It's like, oh, like people who, like actors who have partners, and then their acting role requires you to make out with somebody else. It's like some boundaries are okay and some boundaries are not okay, and someone needs to understand their boundaries, understand themselves to a point where you can express it. Some of you don't know if you're fully monogamous. Some of you might be polyamorous and you struggle all the time in monogamous situations. Some of you really are monogamous and you struggle when there's polyamorous activity. Some of you are learning that your sexual preferences, maybe even that, like maybe you like have social conditionings that haven't allowed you to try and explore the same sex. We have the Page of Wands. Yes, someone needs to explore their wand or their sexual preferences a little bit more. Be free. You know, if you have a partner that doesn't understand your wants and needs, you may need to just fulfill your own wants and needs and be solo dolo, or find someone who does understand your wants and needs. Three of Cups reversed. Oh my goodness, I just keep hearing that the judgment of those around you really affected this connection, because they're the Hermit. Because when you are alone, someone's left thinking about you, like they can't stop, like so you live rent-free in someone's mind. And when they're around their friends, they have to put on a mask of, oh, I don't think about them, I don't care, but they really do care. The Hermit card, their thoughts, they keep having to suppress their thoughts of you, and then it gets worse when they're alone. It's to a point where some of them are, okay, for some of you, your person is trying to forget you by diving into other people. For some of you, this person acknowledges they had their guard up and is going to put it down and like fully express something here. There's something about deciding either to leave you out in the cold or leave themselves out in the cold. Either way is kind of like a double-edged sword here. They're not going to win either way, because it's giving this is the one, right? So if you leave the one out in the cold, you're going to be feeling miserable. That song Miserable at Best by Mayday Parade is significant for collective, but then leaving yourself out in the cold, right? Like suppressing. It's like still a double-edged sword. It's still hurting because you're not feeling warm in the heart space. You're not welcoming for yourself. Yeah, there's definitely something to do about someone trying to control your emotions here, trying to control the direction of things. Like, the idea that a disabled person could be famous is despicable to some, but it's like the situation, I can definitely recognize it here, where it's like, oh, you're into her, and it's like, yeah, like she's different, she's cool, she's loving, you know. And it's like someone was judging based off of the outside appearance, like whether or not someone looked like a model or not, whether or not someone fit in the game. But it's like someone was literally a game changer, which is worth an investment. It's not just trying to fit them in. It's like they're an investment. Queen of Cups. What's that card? Three of Swords reverse. Maybe your person was investing time, energy, maybe even actually investing in you, and the people around them were like, why? It's like, because I want to. Like, that's the most valid reason to do anything. It's because you want to. You don't need other people's opinions or approvals to do anything. Just do it. Do it for you. Nine of Swords. Yeah, do it for you, because you're going to be living in regret if you wait for approval, if you wait for the opinions of others to align. The color green for the heart chakra is significant, and the color orange for the sacral chakra is significant. Page of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Remember when I was saying, like, this could be the one? Someone's working things out to make things run smoothly, because I think any sooner and everything's going to be chaotic and destructive and roller coastery, and someone knows how hard you've worked to have your peace of mind, or how much work it takes to have peace of mind, so they don't want to be the one bringing in chaos. If they still have chaos going on around them, someone's settling the storm. And once the storm has settled, they're going to be coming straight to you. It's going to be a surprise, I'm hearing, about who. But you're not meant to grapple and stay stuck on who is it. You're supposed to be stuck on you and trying to pretty much throw all your things at the wall and see what sticks. You know, being stuck on you is like being one of those like little stress balls that, like, when you fling against the wall, it like slowly slides off. It's like so therapeutically pleasing. Someone wants to be your therapy, but for some that's work, okay? For some that's not. For some that's a triggering thing to say, because you're like, well, I'm a therapist, I don't want to be working. But someone wants to do some work on you. Whoa. Like, it's like someone wants to do the dirty with you. They definitely fantasize about you, but it's more than just fantasizing. My fan just turned off because the battery died. It's more than just fantasizing sexually. It's like fantasizing about what their world will be like when you're in it. It comes up reverse because you're not in their world. They literally think you are the world, and they wonder what it'd be like to have you in it, and they fantasize about it. Or even if you were in this person's life for some time, they rethink memories and think about, like, well, what would have happened if we were to have grown it, if we were to have worked on it. Keep doing you. Honestly, you attract what you are. So if you stay at your best self, you're going to attract the best partner for you. So keep doing you. You got this. If you've planted some seeds, they are growing. So make sure you're not planting too many seeds, because there's like, oh, I met this person, there's potential here, and you planted a seed. Oh, we could be something, and then you like meet another person. Oh, this could be something, and you're planting seeds. Like, be careful, don't plant too many seeds, because when they all flourish, they can all die at the same time. Like, you just gotta make sure that you have enough on your plate that you're willing to handle. Don't put too much on your plate that you can't, that you can't handle at all. Because maybe that's how someone made such a big mess, and they need to clean all that up, okay? Someone wants to be successful with you, but it really looks like they won't be successful with you until they get their shit together, okay? So give them the time and space for that. This was your reading, and thank you for being magical. Thank you for being with me. The sun is getting to a place where it's like going to start burning my lap, so I'm gonna go, and bye.